There was a singing portion of the show. My dad was a songwriter, and they made a couple records. And then there was the part of the show where I got up and yodeled wearing lederhosen. Still seeing a therapist about that, but I worked through it. My parents got divorced when I was 8, and my dad and I became a duet. We moved back to Homer, Alaska, to my family's homestead, the ranch that my dad was raised on. And we started bar singing, different honky-tonks, lumberjack joints, fishermen clubs, bank openings, funerals. We made a living. My favorite place to sing over the years started to be biker bars, though, because the bikers were actually... They're very protective of me. I always felt really safe in the biker bars. I remember when I was about 14, I was singing at this place called the Gas Lamp Lounge. It was in Anchorage, and somebody was sick outside, and the cops were called, or ambulance or something. I just saw the lights of the cop cars, and I'm underage singing in a bar, so the drill was that I would go hide in the bathroom. And I remember this one time I went into the bathroom, and all the biker guys kind of gave their women the nod, and all the women filed in single file after me into the bathroom to keep me company. They didn't want me to be lonely in there hanging out. All the cops did paperwork, so there was no place to sit. It was this very long and narrow bathroom. And we just sat on the toilets. We put the toilet seats down and used the seats, and we opened all the stall doors because you couldn't see each other to talk to each other, obviously, because of the stalls. So we opened the doors and we could see each other in the mirror. Carried on this conversation with them all that way. I was dressed. It was a big thing for my dad. We didn't have running water where I was raised, and so our town clothes, my dad was really a stickler for us looking neat and presentable when we went to town. And I remember that day I was wearing a white shirt with little beige kitty paw prints all over it, which was very age appropriate for 14, but not very biker bar appropriate. I didn't really blend in. I had long straight hair, and I sat there in the middle toilet seat with all the biker women on each side of me in various states of acid-washed denim and black leather and black eyeliner and sort of feathered hair holdover from the late 70s. And I remember the woman next to me on the left had her feet propped up on the toilet paper dispenser, and she was smoking a cigarette, and she was like, "You sing really good, kid. You know, me and my old man, we're gonna get married. Son of a bitch. Anyway, you want to sing at our wedding?" I sat there with my good posture and my hands folded in my lap, and I was like, "My father handles all the bookings for our act. I'm sure you'd love to sing at your and your old man's wedding." My favorite time of the night over the years was what I called the last dance rodeo. It was last call, and it was when you saw everybody that didn't have a date suddenly lower their standards immediately. Just go for the next single person that they saw. It was just this amazing rodeo of people pairing off and trying to see who else was better, and then going, "No, you're good." There was always this woman at this gas lamp lounge that she would wear this red leotard, and she had this blonde hair and a red lipstick, and she smoked a cigarette, and she always drank a screwdriver. And her best friend always came with her to this biker bar, and he really stood out because he was this gay guy that would always wear this tattered mink coat. And it was amazing to see how intimidated everybody was by this woman in the red leotard. She was beautiful. There was this one Vietnam vet, his name was like Hank or Harry or something like that. He loved the woman in the red leotard, but he never did work up the nerve to even talk to her. And I remember he told me one day all he needed was her heart to call home. He was very sweet. So I wrote this. It's a fictional account of how I think Hank or Harry, the Vietnam vet, felt about the woman in the red leotard who sat next to the gay guy.